Welcome to Scheduled Nonsense. I'm Sarah.
I'm Katie.
Let's get into it.
Two mics, two minds, yapping about everything all the time. Unfiltered thoughts with no defense. Tune in to Scheduled Nonsense.
So let's get into it. How are you doing, my friend?
Oh, I'm doing pretty okay, honestly. I could complain, always, but in general, can't complain at the moment. I'm not at my job, so that's good, I guess.
That is a delight. It's
Mm-hmm.
lovely to see your face.
Oh, you.
I had the joy of spending the weekend with you, and then the heartbreak of learning that I will not see you in person until October.
That's
So
ridiculous. Honestly, we need to work on that. And I know we cannot, but
needs to be fixed.
correct.
But we saw each other for a delightful purpose, and
Yeah,
we'll see each other. We're going birthday to birthday, is what
I
we're
know,
doing.
which is fantastic. Honestly, it's great.
I love this for us. For your 28th birthday?
It was my second 29th birthday. Thank you,
Oh,
ma'am.
okay.
Mhm.
Correct. And then for my 33rd birthday.
Mhm.
So I'm so excited about that.
Yes.
Your birthday was a delight. I got to show you around one of my favorite cities in the world, and I feel like we made some progress. I feel like you came around. I know it's not going to be your number one, and there's nothing wrong with that. As I age, I feel like maybe it's not my number one either anymore. I don't know. I'll always love to go back. What I love about New York is that there are always so many things to do. And I think you see that. I could go for a week anytime to New York, and there is always a new restaurant to eat at. And not just a new restaurant, but an amazing, well regarded restaurant. There are always multiple great shows to see. There are always new exhibits at the museums. It just, there's always a rotating itinerary. And then there are just the classics of walking through Central Park, doing some shopping, things that never get old.
Right.
So New York, I do love some New York, and
Well,
we
and
spent a few days there.
there is many more things that we could have done, so we could always take more trips there. But this was a very good trip, I think. We did
And
we
that was
did
also
many good
our
things.
argument for some things. We could have spent more money.
We did it. I could have bought
We
Louboutins. I didn't.
we saved a lot of money.
We did. We did. Minimum $800 saved.
You're welcome.
Mhm.
Husband.
Mhm. That's what I tell Matthew. Yeah.
I can't stop thinking about the food, which
Oh,
is traditional for me. But there was a highlighted day at least, but there were so many
correct.
good moments, so many good
Correct.
bites.
Correct.
Um, I found out that I love carrots, so that was thrilling.
Okay, but sidebar. Since then, have you tried an actual carrot yet?
Why would I do that?
I'm just checking. I'm just checking.
Has anyone made me roasted whipped carrot dip with walnuts and olive oil and no. So,
Okay,
no, I
all
have
right,
not
all right.
come across a carrot in my day-to-day life.
All right. I mean, I feel like they're available and you could, but it's a widely
Mm,
spread, very inexpensive vegetable.
okay, but it takes preparation,
I mean,
takes
not
time.
necessarily. Not necessarily. You could just eat that bitch, like straight out the package.
No, I mean something really clear to me is how wild it is that people just raw dog carrots. I guess you peel them first.
I mean, you buy the little baby ones that are all peeled and cut up already. That's the point. Baby carrots are not actually baby carrots. They're regular carrots that have been peeled and cut up.
I mean, is a carrot a root? Are you just
Yeah.
nomming on a root? You're
Yeah.
just
It
in
is
your like.
literally the definition of a root vegetable. They pull that son of a bitch out the ground.
Have you seen how they do that? I saw that on
Yeah.
TikTok the other day. They're just like the whole operation.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it. It was very soothing to watch. It did not make me want to eat a carrot, but
Well, they clean them.
well, sure. some people in the videos were just like,
well, yeah, those
taking it-
those people have questionable like choices, but the rest of us, we clean them before we eat them.
yeah, they've built up quite an immune system. I will say that.
I mean, yeah, I guess. And, okay, but here's my problem. Sidebar again.
I know
That
what it's
little
gonna
thing that like a little dirt never hurt anybody. That's not fucking true, because you know what the number one cause of tetanus is? Dirt. The number one way that people get tetanus. Yeah. The number one way that people get tetanus is from cutting themselves in the rose garden and getting dirt in their cuts. So dirt can hurt people. I just want to put that out there. All right.
Dirt can hurt.
Yeah.
Oh, that can't be the title of that.
No.
It's gonna cater to a very.
That could be the title of the short that we put on TikTok.
Mm-hmm. So where I was worried that you were going is that a carrot dipped in ranch is a great time.
It is. But you don't like ranch. I understand.
Well, correct. I don't like ranch. I've never had ranch, but
Correct.
I don't like it.
Correct.
So
one day, okay, so I understand if you don't like Hidden Valley Ranch, but like the real dill ranch, like homemade stuff, is very good.
I don't like dill. Might be one of the few herbs I don't care for.
Okay, well, you've not
And
had
cilantro. I'm a cilantro with soap person.
Cilantro is soap to you?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, that's not your fault. I can't blame you for that one. That one's literally genetic. So.
Okay, finally, something.
You get a pass on that. You get a pass on that. Can't get you for that one. But there are other things. Don't worry, I'll get you for.
Oh, I'm aware. I will say that my mom used to make at holidays, she would make these like baked pretzels and she would coat them in herbs. And I'm pretty sure, especially at the holidays, like I had to just let my mother have some things, you know, because I'm a very peculiar person at times. So when she would make stuffing, she was like, "Do you want to know?" And I was like, "No." Because she definitely put chicken broth in there.
Yeah, yeah.
Instead
That's
of
the correct
vegetable
way.
broth. Well, it was one of the few times she was being respectful. But you know, I'm sure it didn't. I'm sure it tasted much better. And I just turned a blind eye. When she would make the pretzels, though, she would get one of those big packets of like ranch mix.
Yeah.
What do you put ranch in? Cottage cheese or sour cream? Or...
sour cream usually.
Oh, gross. I don't like sour cream. I've never had it, but I don't like sour cream.
I mean, but you also don't raw dog sour cream. You're not like taking spoonfuls and popping that
Some
bitch in your
people do.
mouth. Well,
you sit down in a Mexican restaurant, people certainly do.
I mean, you like dip a chip in it, sure, but like you don't put a spoonful of that stuff.
Dip a chip in it?
Yeah, it's my preferred method. Or you put it on tacos. I mean, because that's the white people method, is you put that shit on tacos.
What would I put in a taco?
Many good things. You could make tacos out of many good things. We could make portobello mushroom tacos.
I do love a mushroom.
Correct. So you see what I'm saying here? We could do do you like turkey? Is turkey one of the ones you like?
You know, we're exploring. I like chicken, and we'll be venturing into Turkey Town soon. We're not there yet.
My favorite kind of tacos are just chicken breasts that I've cut up and cooked in taco seasoning.
What's taco seasoning?
It is a blend of seasonings that make taco.
Well, I feel like I could have deduced that one myself.
But I can't tell you what kind of I can't tell you what kind of seasonings. I assume at minimum that's paprika, cayenne, red pepper flakes, probably some kind of like dried parsley or cilantro that goes in there, but like many different seasonings, probably 8 to 10 seasonings that are all blended together to make this particular blend of season. And it is very good. It's very, very good. It's like well, you wouldn't have tasted this one either, honestly, probably. It's the milder version of either Cajun seasoning or Slap Your Mama seasoning. Okay, well, I mean, you can get it spicy.
I appreciate that you elaborated your answer, which was previously an answer my husband would have given me of what does taco seasoning taste like? Tacos. So I do appreciate that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. That's what it tastes like.
Tacos.
Tacos. It's what you put on tacos.
What's this tacos? Tacos. And there goes the
Yeah, we're done. Oh well, we have
So back to carrots.
Mm-hmm.
Because that shit was delicious.
That shit was bomb.
I was so pleased. That restaurant, we went to Chouquette for our first dinner together.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a Mediterranean, like Middle Eastern restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
And very good. We had some dips. The hummus was very smooth. I enjoyed, very fresh, tasty.
Very decent hummus. Can't complain about the hummus. That's for sure.
No, couldn't complain.
However,
not writing home about it.
Right, it did pale in comparison. I'm sure it would have been much better had we not tasted that carrot dip.
True. I was dipping my French fries in the carrot dip at one
Correct.
point. That's how good it was.
Yeah.
We went through the bread
very quickly
and got to the point where just on anything.
Mm-hmm.
On anything.
I feel like that would make like an interesting like candidate for like avocado toast breakfast without the avocado.
Ooh, I like that.
With one of those like 12 grain breads or like a rye bread, and you spread that on with maybe like honeyed pecans or something on top.
I was gonna say it like for a party, yeah, do that like on a little bruschetta or crostini, that, and then some either goat cheese or goat cheese, walnuts, honey.
Mhm. That's the stuff. Yep, that would be the stuff, I think.
Yeah, that was the highlight of that restaurant for sure.
When we're older and very successful and we live in neighborhoods and we go to like neighborhood parties, we're going to bring the people who bring that, and we're going to get invited to every party because people want us to bring that.
What's a neighborhood party? Don't say a party in your neighborhood.
Did
I hit the
No, I just, like, it's a wildly different childhood, like, very similar, but wildly different, Like, no, like, we would have, like, block parties. We lived in a subdivision, and we would have, like, block parties in the subdivision.
Is a block party just a party where you invite your whole block?
Yeah, like, all right, have you seen the Into the Heights movie?
Nope.
No, you've not seen it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
you know that part where the part where the ACs and power goes out and it's hot as shit and they're out in the street with like tables of food and stuff like that? That's a block party. So it was like that, just in a white suburban subdivision. And not nearly as fun. Yeah, not nearly as fun as whatever that was. That looked like a lot more fun. There was a lot more going on. I'm sure their food had a lot more flavor than the food we had.
Well,
it's not hard.
What was seasoning like in the South? I know that in Maine, where we spent time together, it was butter and salt.
Yeah. I mean, it depends. It depends who you talk to. Because it's like very 50-50. There's the true soul food, which is real good. And there's like the really southern women who make real good food. And then there's like the real hoity-toity food that is like, those are the people who are putting raisins in their potato salad. Like, it's those people. Like, it's like, it's it could go either way. You don't know what you're walking into until you're looking at it.
Can I offer something?
Mm-hmm.
Now, I've never had potato salad.
Well, obviously.
But I have to say, I think your odds of getting me to try it, potato salad hive, would be much higher if this was a hot dish or a warm dish instead of a cold dish.
You can have it both ways. It's just traditionally served cold, but you can definitely heat it up and it would still be good.
Disgusting. It looks so disgusting.
Have you ever had a baked potato?
I've dabbled.
Well, I mean, I was going to say it's like a baked potato with sour cream in it, but you've never had sour cream. So,
but it's not. It's a mess. It's just
not if it's made correctly. None of it's made correctly. Like a lot of people will put way too much like dressing and stuff in it, and then it just turns into like a watery graveyard. No, it's not supposed to be like that.
So, what I have determined is that, partly from, I'm sure, my very sheltered childhood, I don't like my food wet.
Okay.
If I want my food damp, I'll dampen it myself through heavy control of my condiments, of which I've had few, not including ketchup. But I don't. I need to be in control of the moisture level. I can't. Moisture isn't the right word, but
no, if you make it correctly, it has the same consistency as like mac and cheese.
You've somehow made it sound worse.
How? You like mac and cheese?
I don't. The two can't exist on parallel planes for me. That doesn't. No, I think we need to go back to the whipped carrot dip and just remain there.
All right, we'll go back.
Let's go back to a time when we were everyone was so happy that Sarah tried a carrot and liked it, and I think we should just remember that feeling.
Okay, all right, cool.
The possibly best food that we had in New York was the next evening, where we had a reservation at Din Tai Fung.
My favorite.
Katie opened up my world.
Yes.
And so I am now just counting down the days until they open in Tyson's in Virginia.
Yeah. Who knows when that will be, but it's coming.
If I had to rank them, I think it would be the vegan bao. I mean, I'd never had bao, and my world just... And then it was probably the green beans. The green beans slapped. I tried to recreate them. They were nowhere near as good. Last night I made garlic. And honey green beans just because I knew I couldn't quite recreate them.
That does sound pretty good, not gonna lie.
They were pretty good, but I was trying to look up copycat recipes. I don't know if they slightly fry them at Din Tai Fung first, or like I don't know what they're doing, but they've got it going on. Cucumber salad, don't know her.
No, we don't need her. Very mid. I know it went viral. It had its moment, like whole thing, but like very mid. Cucumber salad's not where it's at. If you're going for the cucumber salad, you're missing out on a lot of better shit. Like the green beans, you have to. So what I have discovered so far, I've gotten pretty close. Like you'll never get all the way there, but I've gotten pretty close. And what you have to do is, first off, there's just a shit ton of butter, and you melt the butter first.
And then
you melt the butter first, and then add the salt and the garlic in, and let it kind of marinate together until the garlic starts to get that like golden kind of thing that it does, and it gets really soft. And then you throw the green beans in, and they cook really quickly. And you keep them moving the whole time. And you're supposed to do it in a wok. I do it in one of my pans. Huh?
Like risotto, you have to constantly be stirring.
Yeah, they cook really quick, and you know they're cooked when they turn really bright green, but they cook really quick, and you just keep moving them. Now, the real secret is actually not to use salt. It's to use MSG.
I did read that, in fact. I did read that.
Which, I mean, MSG is the superior seasoning when you're talking about salt versus anything else. Like, of comparable value, it's MSG. Always.
I've never had MSG.
You wouldn't know the difference. If I served you a dish and said this had salt on it, you would believe me.
Well, and that's the thing. I'm certain that I've had it.
You had it when we were at Din Tai Fung.
I've never seasoned it on something, correct. Yeah, I grew up in the 1990s and 2000s. So.
Correct. You've been to McDonald's. You've had that.
Yeah. Do you want to know what my McDonald's order was as a child?
I feel like you've told me this before, but remind me.
So I can... Like, until the day I die, I will be able to hear my mother's voice saying this. And I would get a kid's Happy Meal cheeseburger, but I didn't eat meat. And as we discussed, I don't like condiments or much else.
Was it like cheese and bread and that's it?
The phrasing every time was bun, cheese, bun. And the success ratio for the McDonald's drive-through of achieving
50-50?
bun cheese bun was maybe 25%. So then we would have to go back around.
Correct.
Back around. So, yeah. That was my McDonald's grilled cheese. So, that tracks.
Tracks. Yeah, I believe it.
We've come a long way. Didn't I, Funk?
We have to some good shit.
I really loved I had the shrimp wok noodles, whatever that dish was.
Yeah.
That was my number 3. I'm very sorry to the chocolate dumplings. They're in their own category, though.
Correct.
They're
It's not fair to other foods.
They're not grouped in with everything else. So.
Yeah. I mean, my first will always be the Xiaolong Bao. I love the XLBs. They are top tier to me. But then the garlic green beans for sure. That was the soup ones, the ones with the soup on the inside.
I've only ever had one soup.
I know. I'm aware.
I wasn't going. I know. I would ask if you want to guess what it is, but I'm sure you know.
No, it's okay. I don't need to. I'll make you your second soup. When you come, next time I see you and I have cooking stuff available, I will make you my carrot and coriander soup, and then you will have a very good soup.
A very good soup. That sounds very good.
It is very delicious, honestly. I was skeptical the first time I made it. I just made it because I had a bunch of carrots that I had to use up. And no, we're obsessed with it. I can't even tell you how many times we've made it, and it does not last in this house. I don't even bother to freeze it because we're just gonna eat it all. And the best part about it, I will. The best part about it is it's kind of like a summer soup. Like it's served hot, but it's very light. Like you don't feel like you're eating a soup in the summer. It feels like appropriate.
Yeah, I rarely want my food cold. Well, that's a lie. But I think I would rarely want my soup cold.
Yeah, I don't really understand the whole gazpacho. Yeah, not on board with gazpacho. Every time I've thought about trying gazpacho, it just makes me sick a little bit, and I'm like, I don't think I need that. I think I'm good with my tomato soup being warm. I don't need to try it the newfangled way. Not that it's newfangled at all, but.
Speaking of feeling a little sick, you lost your battle at Din Tai Fung. You tried very hard. You fought valiantly, but we couldn't do it. It was so good, and I think thought we're gonna explode.
Yes, correct.
Before we got to the chocolate dumplings.
Correct.
It was a delicious struggle.
It was. I mean, worth. And but it was a struggle, to be sure.
Which might be a surprise to some people, but I have been to many a hopping New York City restaurant. I don't know if I've seen an energy like Din Tai Fung at 12:30 a.m.
Oh, packed.
Still just pounding out
people
dumplings.
Still waiting, yeah.
Correct.
They were hopping like crazy people in there all night long.
I'm sad I didn't get a picture with the little bow guy, though. He's so cute.
It's fine. We can go back.
We must go. Every time I'll just conveniently keep forgetting to get my photo with Mr. Bow.
Right. Like, oh no, we have to go to New York again. Oh no.
So tragic.
We have to have more dumplings.
Oh, there's many things we'll have to have in New York again. I would go to New York weekly, and in fact, I do sometimes for pop-up bagels.
Correct.
I travel for work, and I won't lie to you. There has been a time when I've planned my work schedule around pop-up bagels.
what kind of flavor they're having that week? I mean, if you can, why not, right? If you have the flexibility, you might as well. I mean, except for when they run out.
Oh, well. I was really heartbroken when I didn't get my hands on the French toast schmear. I went to 5 locations. Was it 5? I feel like it was more than 5.
I think you told me 5. At least when we had talked, you told me 5.
I went to everything in New York. I went to Brooklyn. I went to the Upper East Side. I went to Midtown. I went to everywhere in New York proper. And there was no French toast schmear to be had. And that was the day prior to the last day, 2 days before the last day.
Right. Apparently that flavor, they need to bring it back because apparently it was so popular they could not keep it in stock.
Yeah, that was Caitlin Lavery's flavor. That looked so good.
I don't know who that is.
Oh, I'll send you. I enjoy her food reviews in New York.
Okay. All right. Is she from the Gram?
Of course. I've never had maple syrup, but I would have tried it for that. Oh, that one got you.
Yeah,
They
that
still,
was
every now and
because
then
we
they'll sneak up
literally
on you.
had pancakes. We literally
Correct. And did you see me put maple syrup on those?
no, but you have every opportunity. Those pancakes were so good with maple syrup.
I'll know her.
So good. And like, I mean, I'm not talking Mrs. Butterworth here. We're talking some real shit. Like the real stuff like we got up here in Maine. Like,
Hey, I'll be honest with you. I, until this moment, was unaware there was even syrup on the table.
I literally poured it on my pancakes. It was good.
It doesn't exist in my atmosphere. I'll tell you that.
Okay, one day we'll have to try it.
Never looking for it.
It is a superior condiment of all the condiments in the world. Top tier, easily top 2.
Bring back the French toast schmear, and I will fly to New York and try it.
Okay, all right. We'll pop
I'm
up
sure
and burn it here.
Yeah, I know they're dying to. They're on the Sarah and maple syrup train, so I'm sure they're working on that right now.
I mean, it's everyone's first cause for concern. You know, we got to make sure you get on this one.
Correct. One of my favorite flavors I've had was actually one of the butters. The cacio e pepe butter from Papa Bagels was.
I could feel in my soul that one must have been good.
Oh, it was so good. But then it melted in my car. I tried to take it with me. I had just one bagel, and I got the 3-pack, and I was like, I'll eat these at the airport. Nope.
Gone.
Yeah.
Gone.
Although I did have, yeah.
I will say, when they had this was many moons ago, but when they had the rosemary and sage butter, oh my God, Sarah, it was so good. We ate it with the bagels. It was great. But then we cooked steaks in it, and it was to die for.
Well, and that's why you loved what we had in New York, because it was versatile. You debated sending Tucker to buy
it. Yeah.
To get just like 5 tubs of the hot honey butter. Well, the butter was hot honey, and then the schmear was extra hot honey.
No, the butter was extra hot honey. Yeah, the schmear was hot honey and peach, and the butter was extra hot honey.
However the cards fell,
just top tier. Top tier. Yeah. I think my favorite flavor so far. Yeah.
Unmatched. Perfect balance. Perfect ratio. And you put hot honey on anything, and I'm interested.
Which is a newfound thing for me.
I will take that condiment anywhere, anytime.
That is
unlike
if
every other condiment in the world.
If maple syrup is the number 2 condiment, hot honey I think is the number 1 condiment. And this is assuming that things like butter don't count as condiments. That's just a staple for life.
I'm with you on that, certainly. Yeah, you're more likely to find me putting hot honey on my pancakes before you'll ever catch me
Would also be good. The hot honey butter would also have been good on those pancakes.
Oh, that was so good.
Mm-hmm. With that raspberry compote or whatever was on there, that would have been fantastic.
Yeah, that was good. Yeah, I would rather eat dry as hell food than risk trying a condiment I won't like.
What if it's just on the side and you just stick a little piece in it to see if you like it first? Okay, fine. Be
no,
like
thank
that.
You. I will.
That's fine. Yeah.
And I am.
Good.
You know, I've come a long way on my journey.
You have.
When I was a kid, it was either mac and cheese or grilled cheese, and that's how we ended up here. But I've tried vegetables. I've been trying meat. It's a whole new world.
Big step. We did at one point even try Spam. So.
You just lost me again.
You did try it.
It was, I love you. I do. It was foul. It was disgusting. And I feel as if I'm criticizing you personally, but it was so bad. I was at your house and I wanted to spit it out so
I
bad.
told you that you could.
Well, pride got in my way.
Okay, fair enough.
But it was just hunks of disgusting, fatty, meaty salt in the rice.
Mhm.
No, ma'am.
No. Okay.
If you
That's
would have
fine.
taken that out and put some hot honey in there,
could be
you
a
would have
different
had me.
story. My whole point, though, of bringing it up was that at least you tried it. You have tried many things, especially in the short, unfortunately, time that I have known you.
I've really branched out.
Yeah.
I've really branched out, and I'm proud of myself for that.
Because, I mean, it was not that long ago, if we think about it, that you had not even had a strawberry.
No. It's 2025, our year of our Lord and Savior Taylor Swift. That was 2022, maybe?
I think, no, because I did not know you before 2023, and you had not tried a strawberry before this.
No, I tried a strawberry. One of my bosses cut one up for me and made me try it because she knew I wouldn't like biting into all the little seeds.
Ah.
I tried an orange in Scarborough. And
that was, okay, that's what I'm thinking of. Yes.
Yeah, it was an orange.
Yeah.
Certainly. And I recall making quite a face the whole time.
I believe it. We should do one of those videos like they do with the babies when they try 11 for the first time. That would be funny.
Yeah, probably would. Doesn't sound like a great time for me, but sounds like a great time for the internet, unfortunately.
Yeah. A win is a win, right?
Again, just have that French toast schmear for after every new thing, if you want to keep me going.
Fair enough.
And then day 4 on our journey was maybe, I don't know if I'd say it was my favorite day, but we went on our bakery crawl of New York.
Yeah, I think it was my favorite food. Like,
it might have been actually. I really enjoyed Din Tai Fung
as a whole. Yeah.
As a whole, and I really loved the pop-up bagels, both schmear and butter. But when Mary entered the chat, it was over for everyone.
Swinging. Yeah, she was like, I don't know about all these people, and I don't need to know about them because I'm going to be taking the crown here.
No, you want to know what Mary said? She said, oh, hey, Papa Bagels, you're making 2 different flavors every week?
We don't need her.
No. You know what Mary does? Mary makes one product. I'm sorry. 1 or 2. I mean,
Mary, technically, yeah. I guess you can call it as 2 because it's a loaf and a scone, but they're the same thing. The loaf is just bigger scone.
I would walk to New York right now. Correct.
To be there in time to have scones tomorrow morning. Yeah.
I could probably make it. By next Saturday for brunch maybe, but it was the bite of the trip.
Mhm. I agree.
It was a perfect
far superior
Irish scone, cut in half, served hot, cut in half with a thick slice of Kerrygold butter and a nice dollop of blackberry jam.
It was so good.
It was
to die for. If she could ship me that, I would be happy lady.
Well, again, oh no, I guess we have to go to New York.
Oh no.
She was selling like the Irish flour and certain things that were in it, so we may have to do an order and
of that.
See what we.
Yeah. Don't worry, Tucker's on it. He is on it with the. We had conversation about the cookies, and then I was like, well, this is your new mission, and he's on board with the mission.
Did he try the cookies before he sent them with you?
I don't know that he did, but he also agreed that it was not the best.
I mean, he's a guy, so I guess I could see him just eating the cookies and not noticing.
I mean, to
boy,
further
that was a real thing in there.
Yeah, to further push the point, all of those mint ones are still sitting on top of my fridge. It has been weeks, and they have not been eaten yet by any of us, not even himself.
It just wasn't the way.
It was not. Not the way. This is not the way.
No. Yeah, Mary O's scones, though. I mean, might be the best bite in New York.
Mary really did that. Yep.
One of the best bites in the world right now.
Yeah. Like, Mary knew what she's about. She didn't need nothing extra. Nothing extra. She just said, I got this one thing. That's all you need. And she was correct.
I love Mary's confidence.
Yep.
And you know what? She can back it up.
100%. That shit was great.
I really do take issue. So, again, as a dry food person, which I know is an unpopular opinion, I know I'm not in the majority, I really do take issue with the group in front of us who got, 5 or 6 scones?
With nothing on
They ordered them dry. And, you know, if I'm traveling, if I'm taking them to brunch at your home, sure. It's not going to hold up if I'm traveling.
No, but then they went to the eating area and ate them there.
Correct. And, again, I support the dry food movement, but not in this circumstance. No.
Mm-mm. No.
It
and
was
I mean, like, because Irish soda bread is not even, it's dry, but it's because it's not meant to be eaten alone. It's
not
meant
married.
to be, it's meant to be eaten with other stuff. Like, you're not meant to just
butter.
bite into that.
Very good butter.
Correct. Irish butter specifically.
It was so good. It was the perfect balance, hot out of the oven. Mary herself was back there pumping out scones.
Yep.
And soda bread.
Correct.
1,000 out of 10.
Yeah. Would recommend every day. If I did live in New York, I would insist on living close to Mary's so that every morning I could walk to Mary's and get a little scone.
I don't know about the East Village for you. I mean, at one point you would have been a Soho girl and then probably moved to Tribeca when you got married, would be my guess. It puts you close enough.
Close enough that I can walk there every morning?
Not every morning, but
I need to go every morning.
Well, then you probably need to live far enough away where I'm talking about so that you can walk off the scone you're eating every morning.
There we go.
There you go. We also hit several famous bakeries in our journey, and we had some pretty good food.
We did. They were pretty good. You
Connie's.
tried carrot in your second form. Carrot number 2. We liked her.
Carrot. We did. She didn't taste like a carrot.
No, she did not. But she was good. Was good carrot cake.
It was hard to choose what to order at Honey's. Everything looked amazing.
So many good things. So many good things.
They were making it right there. Also, PSA for the hot girls of New York and anyone interested in a sweet little treat.
Sunday morning.
Now, I know the girls are up at their Pilates class or their hot yoga class. Like, I understand. There was no line at Mary O's. Well, there was 2 or 3 people in line at Mary O's.
But nothing significant.
And she opened her doors at 7 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
Honey's, no line.
No, we walked right up to that counter.
Yeah. I got my hands on a delightfully fudgy cosmic brownie.
It was I mean, I know you didn't have them growing up, but for the rest of us that did, it was how we always wanted it to taste when we bit into it, but not how it actually tasted. The one that we had at Honey's was how we wanted it to taste, how we imagined it tasting every single time we had a cosmic brownie.
I would ask if you're sitting down, but I know that you are.
Is it because you're going to tell me that you did, in fact, have a cosmic brownie growing up?
I did have
so you had 3 foods. So you've been lying to me, Sarah, for 2 years in that you only had 2 foods. You, in fact, had 3 foods.
I don't know if that's a food.
Okay. Well, I mean, it's a consumable.
I don't know if anyone on the planet would consider a cosmic brownie. I don't think they could scientifically qualify it as food.
I think at one point they could have. I think, this far in, the state of the world, there's nothing left in them that is food. But at one point they probably could have, maybe in our very young childhoods.
And I realize they've changed formulas and stuff. I don't know if if I was on the cusp of trying things when they were still good, or if I was just a 7-year-old. But you go back and you try some of these things when you have grown-up money, and you go to the store one day and you're like, I could buy whatever I wanted right now. And it's like
I can in fact have Cocoa Pebbles for dinner.
Oh, well, I've only ever had one type of cereal, but anyway.
Of course. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
I was using an example that's relatable for everybody else, not necessarily for you.
That is the way to go. That's probably the smart system. Because I've had Cheerios.
Cheerios, that's a good cereal to have. I love Cheerios.
I've never had Honey Nut Cheerios.
That's fine.
Bullshit.
Like Honey Nut Cheerios are very good. Regular Cheerios, though, are where it's at, in my opinion. Where it's at. As
a kid, I kept asking my parents, and I think they bought it 2 or 3 times until they were like, no. The Cookie Crisp.
Yeah, love that.
I wanted to like it.
No, was not Sarah.
No. But when I went to the grocery store and I just, put all these things that I had as a kid in my cart, and you have them now, like I tried Gushers, and I'm like, this is going to be so good. And it was
mid. Well, they've definitely changed Gushers, because Gushers used to have a lot more gush to them.
Good to know.
Mm-hmm.
Good to know. A lot more gush to them is a phrase that I will be using in the future.
I'm glad I could add that to your repertoire.
See you in part 2. Available now.